Hi, everyone. This is Joey Gray here with Skyler Woodward doing Watchalong for Matchroom. And really crucial match in the Mosconi history for Team USA for sure. Um, I'm curious. I don't think we've ever really talked about how you felt during this match, Sky. I'm sure it was
Man,
pretty intense. That's for sure.
really, I was just, I was so motivated. Like I just kept telling Jeremy and Johan, I was like, man, just put me in that spot. And then just coming down, it was like I really didn't feel nothing. I was just so ready to play.
Yeah, you look really zoned in. You look pretty ready, and
What's what?
obviously played a great match. But this is obviously really one of my favorite matches to ever watch because of the moment. You know, it was just so huge.
Yeah, what's funny? I told nobody really knows this, but uh, I told Tyler, and I think mainly Tyler, but everybody heard me. I told him, I said, man, I woke up in stroke, in dead punch. But I was joking. I was just talking smack, and then I'm warming up. I was missing everything. I was
Hey,
missing
that's
everything.
sometimes that's a good thing. I feel, because whenever I wake up and I'm going to the driving range for golf and I'm hitting a perfect on the range, it's never a good day.
No, you ain't kidding. Yeah, but I've always been like that, man. I'll warm up for a match. I might not run three balls, but then when we start, it's like a whole different mentality. I don't know, just not the
Well, there's
best
something to be
practice
said
player
about
anyway.
that. Really, it kind of is that way. I think in sports. I mean, they call some people practice pros. Well, they'll be up there just running racks, and then they get in the moment, they can't make a ball.
Well, I'm not so sure.
Right?
Hold
Yeah.
our breath. Jim, I've just had to run to the opposite side of the arena. Quick break. I need to go back in the gym, pal. Crikey. So, Skyler to break in rack 1.
Wow, you hit those pretty solid too.
Now it's dry. So
Yeah. Good start, huh?
No easy
Yeah.
at the 1 though.
Now, how'd you feel? I mean, with the break, did you feel like you had to cut them a little bit, or just really kind of pop them square?
Yeah, Josh and Phillips played fantastic.
Really, it was just kind of just a good pop, like a small pop. It was making. Everybody was making a ball with just a decent pop break, So
Yeah. So just kind of
yeah,
random to get a dry break there.
right.
Look at that clean cut kid. What happened to him?
Yeah, now he's got a mullet and everything. And there, I ain't gonna lie. I just hit that hard. I was trying to swing the 9 as much as possible.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, gotta give
We're
it a
kind of in a
chance.
tight
Man.
spot. I mean, really.
Yeah, gotta give it a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So this ball will cut, but the problem is getting on the 2.
Yeah, I mean, of all the matches you've played in your life, would you say this is pretty close to the biggest, most crucial match that you've ever played?
Fires at the bank, and of course,
Um,
the bank goes in the heart of the pocket.
Yeah, probably this
Well, I'm
one.
sure there's
Yeah,
a lot of them for sure.
this one to win, or honestly, probably the match against Albin in 2018 to get on the hill.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, probably either one of them.
And that wasn't his best shot. I'm not saying it's going to cause too many problems, but you see the way he plays it into the pocket there. Always make sure.
I was already thinking here, oh no, I'm gonna go down 2-0 because he's running out game 1, and then he's got the break. He's in control, and he played great in the Mosconi Cup. So I had a feeling I was going to be down.
Yeah,
2 games.
it certainly looks that way.
another match by winning this
Yeah, and he was playing great. He's breaking really well. Yeah.
If that match comes to fruition.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah, Josh, man, he's tough.
Bergman was to bring the cup home.
Can't really give him any room for error, that's for sure. I mean, no leeway at all. So a dry break, yeah, you're probably like, oh man, here we go. Like,
yeah, right. Because it was like a lot of his singles matches. It was like Billy, Shane. They broke and scratched or something the first game. So it's like he always had the ball in hand to start, and then break and run his rack, and it was like the same. So he'd just get a big lead on him, and the momentum's all his way. But I mean, it don't matter. It's still hard to play like great, and he did.
oh yeah.
But nothing when the breaks.
Yeah, I actually watched that match with that Billy played recently, and Shane's, and it just seemed like they were getting some pretty bad rolls early, and he just took advantage of it and just played. Obviously does what he does, but.
Right. But yeah, so here I was thinking, man, I'm gonna be down 2-0, and have to fight back. But I don't even remember this match. Kind of a blur until the very last two balls. I don't really remember till the very end.
It's kind of crazy when it's like that. I mean, you're probably just trying to calm yourself and just focus on if you get an opportunity, right? I mean, you got to be feeling pretty amped up and just trying to make sure that you're centered so whenever you do get an opportunity, you can take advantage of it for sure.
Right.
There's a lot of things going in your mind, and when Kazakhs had their chance at the table, I'm just like, it's just pressure starts to build up a little bit.
Well, talking about pressure, I know you'll be hoping this doesn't happen, but if it does go to 10-all, what will you be saying to your captain?
Probably saying, I will probably have to go with.
No, Shane.
He's winning.
Right.
So, we're trying to keep this team together. So we're working hard.
You are one match away from winning Mosconi Cup.
It's funny. I got us on the hill in 18, and then he won it. He got us on the hill in 19, and then I won it. We flip-flopped.
Well, let's flip-flop again. We'll do that next year.
Yeah, right.
So here we go. Let's see how he counters off your break.
Enjoy it. Put on a show.
He took it out a little wider there.
Like we've said, it's one thing. You're gonna walk the walk. You got to talk the talk. He's got it all.
But you guys had a little safety battle early.
Yeah.
You see the red 3 ball is tied up.
Yeah, he's looking at this long and hard. Even if he can get the cue ball into an area to play a good aggressive safety on that 3.
It's funny, sometimes I just feel like he's going to get up there and just pull the trigger and fire it in and try to break him out. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of his style. He just plays so aggressive.
Yeah, for real. But I think if he had more time, I think if the shot clock wasn't in play, he would have.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're like forced to make that quick decision.
Yeah. And see, and right here, I was trying to get the 2
Tough shot here for Woodward
up
too.
closer to them 3 balls, the 3 balls on the side rail, and play the cue ball down behind them. I was actually trying to get behind the 9-7, but I banked the 2 ball right here in the side. But I was just trying to get it close, and I was trying to get behind the 9-7. But I mean, that works.
I mean, or if you had a wall of balls there to really play defense, but yeah, that worked out really well.
Now let's see if he can.
It looked nice, anyways.
Yeah, you called it right.
Yeah, nobody has to know.
Yeah.
Yes, he can.
So there you hit that pretty good. Just left him right there. Make sure you didn't bump it up by the side.
For Joshua. Probably need to go just above the 6 ball. That's the green 6 on the right.
So yeah, you got to be feeling pretty good right here. I mean, you got to fade his break, and now you're going to have a chance to come back to the table if you can get a shot here.
Yeah, and that's all I was hoping for, really, with him breaking. Just hoping I get a chance somehow, you know.
Wow, and he hit that one good too. I mean, that's not a
Yeah.
difficult shot to land right on the face.
Just feathering this cue ball down in behind the 4.
But yeah, to not go down 2-0 real quick, that's so huge. I mean, race to 5, it just seems so short, but you just got to be clutch.
Right.
And what's worse for him now?
Good shot there.
In the open, Carl. So the hit a little bit more important.
Yeah, as a kind of.
How did you feel about the black 9 ball?
Love to see this point go a little bit closer.
Man, the 9 ball was all right. The only difference was like the 4 and the 5. We're all in the practice.
The 4 and 5.
We were playing shape on the wrong ball like every game, but when we got out there, you know, we're thinking a little more, paying more attention. So nobody ever made a
big error.
Made a mistake on playing shape on the wrong ball. Thank God.
Speed is everything on this shot.
Yeah, that'd be pretty rough.
The speed. That looks pretty good. Straight's not too bad in this instance. Now you can just draw.
I remember I saw that in bonus ball several times when players, they didn't know that they were on the purple or the orange or the black or whatever, and you know, they would play position for the wrong side. You know, that was a really tough game to actually, because the shot clocking, you had to be so quick with multiple decisions.
Right.
So yeah, sometimes it was funny watching world champions play position on the wrong ball, watching their teammates get upset.
It is funny.
So you wanted to come down a little lower for that one, but I remember you used to let your stroke out on this one, don't you? And get that nice.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it go, you know. Sometimes you gotta show a little.
Yeah, I'd try to dink it with a little inside English. That would never get there.
Yeah. No, yeah, I got short on that ball.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't want to get straight either, you know. So yeah, you just gave yourself a better angle.
Oh, I remember this game, man. I shoot this 8 ball, and I draw back, and I almost get hooked behind the point on the side pocket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like it just rolled perfectly straight down the rail and almost rose behind the point.
Oh, okay, yeah. I never noticed that because you just reacted so quick. You didn't even let it phase you. But I'm sure there was a moment like, wait, hold on. That was a good solid out. Double J coming with the advice. So this is huge here.
Back on the advantage side.
Yeah, now you just got to think. You just want to hold your serve. I mean, that's anytime these alternate break tournaments. I mean, you've won hundreds of them. You know, that's got to be your process, right? I mean, just thinking, you know, you don't pay attention to what they do. You just pay attention to holding your serve.
Right. Just control my break, or stay in control of the game after my break, you know, and everything.
Yeah, keep the heat on them.
Yeah, make them fight to stay in it.
Skyler, he's looking way too comfortable for me.
Yeah, he's just playing up to the crowd. He's
Big match here. I mean, you know, you let them get to 1 point. 1 point away from the hill would be. I mean, that's just so much.
Yeah, it was huge. It was to win or them get within 1, right, of the hill.
Oh yeah. So that was a good break. Notice your cue ball kind of came just a little bit forward on that one in comparison to the one before. So I'm
Right.
wondering if you put that top English spin might have held the wing ball a little bit more, kind of threw it in
Right.
there. But
It's crazy, man. That table, it's so new and so slick. It's hard, you know. I normally I pop the ball good. It always comes back a little, but
yeah,
on this table, man, on these tables, they're hard to hold the cue ball back.
oh
They
yeah,
always
the
like to go
slightest amount of
forward.
spin, yeah, that just the slightest amount of spin just kind of grabs.
Yeah,
You see, I mean, when you shot that one ball right there, the cue ball kind of bent off the rail, even though you used inside English, it kind of bent away from it, like the inside English didn't even affect it
Like a slow
because
burn
it's so.
right.
where you let the cue go and the speed of the cue ball diminishes as the bottom takes, and even though you've got angle.
Yeah, I know on this new felt, I mean, your timing has to be so accurate.
So he's going to hit this.
Yeah, he's going 3 rails. I'll tell you what.
Well, you hit that ball good.
He's gone 4 rails. Never mind 3.
Thanks. Yeah, yeah. I was just get down, closer to the 4.
And at this speed,
Yeah,
I was
just
just
give
trying to
yourself
take.
some kind of opportunity.
Yeah, I was just trying to take the scratch out of play. The shot, it was easier to come off the side rail and come back by the 9, 2 rails and come across. But then that puts both side pockets in play. And I
Mm-hmm.
knew that way the side pocket wouldn't be in play or anything. So just
Oh
was
yeah.
hoping to hit it. I kept the cue ball tight enough to where I was short to where I could shoot the 4.
Yeah, because I mean, you're in a bad spot if you hit the 9 or if you land too short. I mean, really,
Right.
yeah, as long as you just get past the 9, you're going to be floating on that natural angle.
You've always got that in your mind. This is just all about
Yeah, so this is the kind of where you're starting to get jump started into gear. I can see that.
Jump started.
Jump started. Is that Lucy?
Yeah, Lucy, she drinks for an hour.
She loves that water, boy. There you go.
Uses the 3rd. So this 9 ball and killer.
So held your serve. You know, you really took advantage of Filler not getting up 2-0.
Yeah, and then I got me a.
He has now, and we'll see if the world champion can produce.
That's a cool image right there.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
So it's coming around pretty quick.
Day 4 here at the Mosconi Cup.
Seems like it's really just right around the corner going out there.
Yeah. They showed me and Billy next year. You see me and Billy coming down with our mullets blowing in the wind.
You're gonna let it grow, huh? You gotta let it
Yeah.
grow, right?
Yeah.
At least trim the beard, so I don't want you to get your cue, caught in your beard, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Pull
have
the
it
hair
for
and
my
jump
cue.
up.
My
Yeah.
cue split it. It's gonna split it. My beard's gonna come out like this.
Yeah.
And he's at the table.
See, he hit his low, but he's still making balls. But the wing ball was coming low both times for him. Still solid break.
It was going to be a dry break, but it's turned out to be
Right.
pretty nice, to be fair. Lost the cue ball a little bit there. Didn't want it on the rail. Just going to play the cue ball centre of the table to give himself a shot at this
Yeah, it's got to be something, though, being out in that arena. I'm sure that you've got your process on how you center yourself, but always curious, what's really going through the player's mind whenever they're waiting for their opportunity. Heart beating fast, pumped
Oh
up,
yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah, for sure. Heart definitely beating fast out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
For Joshua Phil.
But sometimes that's a good, I think that's a good thing. Get that adrenaline pumping. Some people feed off of it. Some people break down. But
Right, for sure. I've
seems
always
like
liked the pressure.
yeah, that's what it seems like to me.
And he wastes
I've always
no
liked to be
time.
in that
We've
spot.
come to see just exudes confidence. Well, when you're a young man, world number 1, you're the world champion, U.S. Open champion. What's not to like about being out there?
Yeah, and even the 7-ball, you do see that.
Between me and him playing, it don't take much time to run out, huh?
No, it really doesn't. Just making sure you get your shot. Yeah, the shot clock doesn't really phase y'all. You can see that.
No.
Just a little extra care and attention given this one. Circle the table once. You don't often see him waste movement, but there was a little there. Just settling himself and squaring it up. 2 racks each.
Now time to just focus on holding that serve.
Marcus did all the talking. Josh Filler did all the listening. I don't know whether he
Just
needs to
eat.
be told he's an amazing player.
Yeah, I think he's one guy that definitely knows he's an amazing player. And as you said, Jim, he's won pretty much every major this season, even when he's not.
So you got your morning coffee?
On the podium, so
Oh, yeah.
why wouldn't you be confident?
Fresh as a daisy.
Yeah.
I don't have that good Snickers creamer like Amy's got over there.
You should have got
You
up
tried
earlier
that?
and came up. No, I don't like coffee. You should have got up earlier
Oh,
and came down here. It's laying on the stove right now.
Oh, man. All right. I'm on my way.
Jeremy's drinking him some coffee.
He's just got to hold serve.
Lost the cue ball a little bit, and this is going to end up being dry. But the 1 ball
Safety break.
Oh, yeah. Planned it all along.
Filler happy to get out of his chair.
Right.
Even if he doesn't have a shot at the 1.
I hit those bad though.
You ball came across, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's 9 ball. You get a roll every now and then. You just got to take advantage of it. That's all it's about.
Trying to hold the cue ball behind the 4.
See, I thought he would probably go softer with that one.
And I think this
Yeah, right. Yeah. Little
I
salt.
think he was just really trying to stick it. That's got to be a really hard shot on that equipment, trying to kick and stick from right there with that real fast table.
For sure, it's like you kind of got to slow down your kick. Can't hit it that way.
So it reacts.
Right.
Time and time again makes that shot as the cue ball held up.
Oh, I get that ball good.
Yeah, it's a tight one here.
Willing it to stop, but if it did, it just.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's on that. And even if he is,
I had to spin the 2 in. I had to put a little spin on
Oh,
it.
yeah. Twister in there a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah, you were just a fraction from having to use your jump cue there, huh?
I'm short, man. I couldn't use my jump cue there anyways.
You used the bridge
I
jump.
I couldn't reach it.
Skyler looks up for this challenge, doesn't he, Jim? You can sense it.
Seemed like you got all the hard work done right there.
Home for the lads.
Yeah, kind of all in line now. Stop. Pretty much.
I think he'll be taking home his second most valuable player award in a row.
It's all
Yeah,
about
I really
making.
I liked you walking the table there a little bit, kind of just regaining your focus and just knowing what you got to do.
Right. It's all about making the balls now after you're in line.
Well, you hit that one ball so good. Because, I mean, if you land long, yeah, you're hooked. If you're a little bit short, then you got to come across the table, and funny things can happen from there. But
right.
And it kind of looked, I mean, the two, I mean, I guess it cleared the 7 pretty easily, but still always a much harder shot when you're trying to throw it in with that left English to come back around, on the other side of the table. So you hit that one so perfect.
He certainly looks fit for the fight.
We go up 3-2.
Draw that both team captains had put out here for day 4. And
yeah, personally, this is one of my favorite matches because just watching your reaction towards the end of it was just freaking priceless. And just really seeing just how it's building up too. You're really building up that intensity.
It's it's just like, man, it just happens. It just comes out. You don't even plan it.
Of course not. Not many people get to experience that.
Right.
Jeremy's pumped. Give it a little knee slap.
Mosconi Cup has been an unbelievable cup this year. We've had everything. And if you are a pool fan,
Dang, you look focused, bro.
Well, I told you I was motivated. I was just ready to play that one.
Yeah, you look really in the zone right there.
Yeah, that's what I just kept telling them. I'm like, I was tired of them beating up on our guys. I was like, let me play them now. Let me play. Let me have a turn.
Yeah.
The road to the U.S. Open title goes right.
But I just like being in.
I don't think anybody argued with you.
Right. I just like being in that spot. Just take the hardest one, the toughest one.
Yeah, I mean, you want to have everybody relying on you, everybody on your shoulders, and come through.
He's got the heart of a champion.
Not everybody can be a clutch player, and it's difficult.
Always a test of character.
Lot of pressure.
Looks dry. And he's on this yellow one ball, there's an edge to it. And the balls don't look that difficult at first glance.
So he changed his break, didn't he? I think he went to the rail on that one instead of, he was breaking a little bit wider.
Right.
But he missed the wing ball every single time. That was interesting. I guess it's just one of those things you never really know, but cue ball did end up on the opposite side of the table. Oh, so this is a huge game. I bet you're so pumped to see that.
Red 3 ball, so that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Play from Skyler.
Oh yeah. Up 3-2, and then have a chance to go ahead and get on the hill with a 2-game lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is, so from like right here, it's one of those thoughts. I mean, it's your match to lose, really, from right here.
As long as he's got an angle on that.
Whenever you have control and breaking on the hill.
in the Mosconi Cup.
Right.
Keep the fans and your opposite player quiet, because we've not seen any antics from Phil yet, have we, Jim?
That one skidded a little bit on him.
Ooh.
Yeah, the 3-ball skid on me a little, so the cue ball didn't come off as fast, you know.
Yeah, so that's why you ended up a little bit short. It did look like it kind of just twisted just slightly.
Slow roll this in and hold, or does he have to spin round?
Yeah, so it forced me to shoot the 6-8 combo, and I didn't want to. I was gonna just get on the 4 and then stop for the 5 and shoot the 5 and draw back to the other side rail and shoot the 6 across on the other side of the table.
That's what I was kind of wondering. I know you had to have that.
In the middle of the table to make the combo.
You had to have that plan, but just got slightly out of line.
Yeah, so now, well, that shot right there, I could have also like slow spun it with low outside, low right or something.
Yeah.
But my ferrule busted like 2 days before, so I had to get a new shaft. I'd played with that shaft for like forever, for like, and finally my ferrule just like gave out. Had a little scratch, and then it became a little crack, and then it just busted. So I'm playing with a brand new shaft in the Mosconi Cup this last year.
Wow.
Tough shots, and it's a mistake.
Big shot.
So I tried never to put a lot of English on the ball. That way to make sure I stayed in line.
Yeah.
Smiling now. Don't think he expected to get out of his chair there.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. The back cut combo. I mean, when you cut the 5 in, you had to be just hoping to get somewhat straight. Ended up coming too far across the table.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wow. Yeah, that's one of those things right there. Really surprising on that one.
Yeah, because you don't really ever see him get weak like that, and he let up on his stroke. Normally, you never see him like let up, and he let it like the cue ball die before it got to the 6 ball. So the English didn't take.
Yeah, it just kind of floated. So now you're thinking like reprieve, like big time.
Right.
Don't like it when the players fluke it, but he's got safe, so he's been fortunate there. Very fortunate. Jim Skyler's got to fire this bank shot, surely.
You can play this in a way, Carl, where you can still use the 8 as a little bit of insurance.
So what were you thinking here?
I don't know. I just think on a 9-ball table, this,
not much to do. I was thinking, ain't much to do here, other than go for the bank, and I'm up 3-2. I was like, it gives me a chance to get on the hill, so I was like, I got to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I made it when I hit it.
Yeah, you definitely shot it the right way. You want to play it a little wide so, it can kind of slide in if you catch it that way. But it just bends a little bit on you.
That was key.
Yeah, so now talking about the mental side of things, I mean, it's got to be just such a back and forth. You feel like you're about to go up two times in a row, and then now it's tied again. So you're just back to that same thought process, like, okay, now I got to dodge one, or I got to come with it,
Right. It's still, 3-3. Just got to hold my serve again.
Yeah, just hold and serve.
Big egos in the teams as well, let's not forget. I know it's a team event, but all year round we play singles. So, I don't know what they're saying to each other. I don't know if Jason's saying, Come on, pal, stun it in. I don't know.
Well, the effort on the bank from Skyler Woodward
Dang.
goes awry.
Yeah, it didn't look like you hit it bad. It just might have been a little bit quick and didn't grab. Kind of slid off that first rail.
Could have played a softer bank.
Right.
Maybe not use the 8 as a blocker, but float over to the left side of the table. If you miss the bank off the bottom rail.
But in my mind, I mean, you shot the right shot, of course, percentage-wise for sure. I mean, as straight as you shoot. And
Well, Skyler still, though,
trying to dink around a really tough safety right there was
3-3.
almost impossible, really.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And see, all I was telling myself there is just, come on, get a good break. Get a good break and get a shot.
So he's got a shot.
Problem at the same side of the table, though, Carl. As we see the break.
He squatted it pretty good.
Executed successfully.
Yeah, still crossed the rack a little, but, you know, if
Just
I hit that
barely,
one. Yeah, if I hit that one square, then I wouldn't have had a shot at the one, because the one he would have, the cue ball would have been hooked behind the
Yeah.
Alden ball.
Yeah, at least the blue 2 ball is sitting nice. So you just pop this ball. There you see, kind of anywhere on the table is good.
So you got to be thinking, I mean, coming back on the 4
This next
is
shot
going to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
So you try to make sure you get the right angle on the 3,
Go long down the
but
table, so
taking the longer shot from there.
rectangle on this red 3 to try.
Did you ever
Right,
think
yeah.
about maybe coming one rail over? It's way difficult.
How's this looking?
And I got pretty much straight in on this ball, on the 3.
Tough shot this time, though. Drawing back. Looks a little too straight, doesn't it? To get
Oh,
right.
yeah, see, this is where, yeah, you got to really have that good timing and just control. Yeah, you did get straight as a string, didn't you?
I tell you what.
Ooh.
I don't know if the knows. He's looking at a combo.
And these they actually weren't like dead, like straight in.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually like going into the point of the side pocket.
Yeah, so you got to play it to where it'll naturally throw that ball just a little bit, right?
Right, yeah, just a hair. And still, you know, still try to
Control the
play.
4.
Yeah, hold the 4.
You know yourself, Jim, it throws the object ball away, so he's got to judge this. Well, there is a gap.
Yeah, and it's so hard to gauge. I mean, with all the brand new equipment, I mean, that's throwing a ball a pretty good distance across the table.
Right, right.
Because you never really know how it's going to react. I mean, you can guess, but different speeds, different strokes, different. A little bit thicker, a little bit thinner, it's going to change everything. But now you hit it good.
On a personal note, not that it matters, I'd have been drawing that back, but Skyler Woodward loves these thin cuts up the rail. Fires them in, honestly, Jim. I've never seen anybody play that shot as good as him.
Didn't let it roll off, huh?
I was going to say, you don't like floating that one a couple rails, but, you know, I like that shot because you really take away any kind of a skid or any kind of something that could possibly go wrong trying to just float it in. And that's where generally you can get a skid, is on a thinner cut like that. But you hit it good. I go up 4-3. Held your serve. Huge game.
One more, one more.
One more. Everybody's getting pumped. Do you remember what y'all were talking about?
I was just about to say, no telling what I say.
I always get the smile coming out.
One thing Skyler does know is even if Filler wins the next rack, he will break in the ninth. So he's got that.
Draw clean cut.
That's like 3 or 4 days after I got a haircut.
We're all looking for a reason to party here in Vegas.
Yeah, that place looks like it's about to come down.
Give it to him.
Oh, he changed sides.
That looks good.
Yeah, you seen the wing ball disappear off the break for Filler.
Definitely squatted those pretty good.
Close.
Little wobble.
Little bobble.
All I was doing was I was sitting there, man. I was sitting there just like, come on, give me a shot this game, because that gives me 2 chances to win. And if he runs out here, then I only have 1 chance the next game because I'm breaking. But I'm just like,
Yeah.
my man, give me 2 chances. Give me this game and the next game.
His timing was totally off on that.
Is all I'm sitting there. I'm just sitting there hoping. And then
That's what I was
I
thinking.
watched him the 1 ball and the 2 ball. He wobbled both of them in. And on that 2 ball, he let up on his stroke again, and the cue ball got away from him, left him no shot on the 4. So here, man, I wasn't even really trying to get safe. It was just kind of make sure I leave a lot of distance, because there wasn't much really to just like hide behind. He left me like just enough room to see the edge of it. That's like all I could see of it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to play the percentages there. You can't try to get too fancy. I mean, just take what the table gives you and leave him as difficult as possible. And you got him nice and elevated right there too.
Yeah, I think he was trying to kick behind the 4. It seemed like to me, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was wondering what really he was trying to do. If he was trying to just bank it up past, just caught it too thin. Like trying to bank it past the 9.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think so. But here I was just like, I took my extension. I knew it was over. All I have to do is draw the 4 ball back and miss the 8 ball and miss the side pocket. And if I missed both those, I knew I was perfect for the 5-9.
Oh, yeah.
So just mainly, I wanted to just miss the 8. So I took my time. I went and got me a drink of water.
Yeah.
I just need a couple of deep breaths.
You can't just jump down and shoot it. I mean, scratch is there. You can bump the 8 funny, but you hit it perfect. That's it right there. That's the reaction I like to see. Yeah.
Ready? I had to pump them all up.
This is it right here. That was it. Threw the cue down. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
Really jumping out there.
I just took that guy's flag. I just went over and grabbed it.
Oh, that's awesome. Talk about a highlight reel. I mean, that's the moment right there.
Yeah, what's crazy is all the balls are still on the table and we're kicking them around, but you don't feel them. You don't feel the balls. You're nobody's even thinking about it.
What were y'all just saying? Yeah, baby, way to go, baby, yeah.
We're just yelling. We're just yelling.
Oh, yeah, just yelling. And then USA. Oh man.
What is the feeling, the rush?
That was definitely that was a heck of a match. I mean, so many different things. For such a short race, I mean, there's so many things that happen that are so crucial. And then, I mean, you just shot the right shots at the right moments.
Right. Thanks. Yeah, I hope nobody stepped on my cue.
Yeah, I know, huh? You might crack another ferrule, right?
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm sure you'll be all right. We can find you plenty of ferrules.
Yeah, right.
Never seen Justin that pumped either.
Right, yeah, you don't ever get much reaction out of him. Look, he's jumping higher than anybody.
Try to explain it where you can understand it well enough until
Yeah.
you've lived it.
Oh, Iceberg
No event on earth
getting amped up.
equals the
Oh, that's
Mosconi
sweet,
Cup.
man.
So, man, I'm still like amped.
Yeah. You're like, well, let's play another one. We'll play another match.
Right. You know what's funny? What's funny is after that I was jumping. We was jumping again, and somebody had a pull cue or something, and I jumped, and the back of my arm hit the top of the pull cue. I had like a massive bruise on the back of my arm for like 2 weeks, and it was
I bet you
sore.
didn't feel it
It
at the
was
time,
sore.
that's for sure. Your adrenaline
Nah,
pumping like that.
heck no. I mean,
Heck
it was a
no.
little sore, but not too bad.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's it. Thanks, everyone. Joey Gray and Skyler Woodward. We'll see y'all soon.